Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Not about the manga, but I just realized I have to do like half of this video again because my mic wasn't picking up. Fuck you, OBS. Just there goes my CPM. There goes my money that I'm not even eligible for. Why? Why? Why does your why do mic settings reset like that? Why do they do that? Anyway, welcome. God freaking damn it. Now, first of all, beware the cur. So it looks like the space elitist group or whatever, or I sure, because that's I think what the Serpos called it, has spawned another guy, another little guy. Now, you know, Vamola, she's great and all, but she doesn't have that gabagoo, that special, amazing factor. You know, we got the real oopy goopy of our gang now, and they haven't even been conditioned yet. So at first I was like, "Oh, is this Hase like from this school?" But then I saw a more womanly figure, and I'm like, "Interesting." We're either going for representation, which is probably not applicable in this circumstance, and yeah. Anyway, we're moving on. Um, we got Vamola too. Now I don't know what's going on with the Nintendo Switch and Vamola verse like collab, but you know, I'm all for it. You know what? I don't know if their arms are detachable and magnet. I need to shut the fuck up. Where am I going with this point? We got Vamola too. I think she needs to go into some sort of behavioral therapy um before like a new potential recruit happens, but I don't know. At this point, because we're getting so many characters like I guess being manipulated. Like we got Miss Adachi and we've got Hase and we've got I forget what they're called, like xenomorphs or something like that. Because there was that they were almost enclosed in something, or they were enclosed in something similar to Vamola, all right? And I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell if these are just kind of people that we're going to interact with, but not necessarily reconnect with and be a part of the big like oomfs squad. Now, it's really interesting because this is also the first, I think, visible time that this is really happening with an alien. I don't know if I guess it was more like the war that eventually like we got Vamola through in the end. I could be wrong, you could correct me. But be polite. um yeah. So another alien and they've been like manipulated in terms of here, your situation, like wherever it was. Now we don't know the circumstances in this case, but we're going to take advantage of you. And by we're, I'm saying this on behalf of Saint Germain and his like his goons, but I think he's really the top dog in all this. Now, interesting, very interesting. And I think this is where I would like to bring up a real real world example. Now this gets a little bit political, and I will put the footnote of this is what's allegedly happening in the world because I'm not 100% sure if everything I say is correct, but there are reports and things like that going, so do your own research. But it kind of reminds me of Qatar. Um, at least like leading up to the World Cup, which happened 3 years ago now. I guess 2 years ago since it was a Winter World Cup. But anyway, that was really interesting because we have a circumstance in real life where people are being taken from their shitty circumstances or unfortunate circumstances or circumstances that they feel that they can improve their lives from, like poor communities sort of thing, like typically from like India and Bangladesh, um, and then go to Qatar because they would be provided an opportunity to not only make some income, but more importantly to them, send it back to their families. But in the circumstance, wow, I'm really going into it. Allegedly, I've heard stuff about how they are poorly treated. Their visas are literally ripped out, or like ripped, right? There's no way for them to properly, I guess, like get a hold of their family again, or like go back to their family without taking a big risk. Because they're in this new country, this new set of circumstances, and it's the it's a thing of they helped you. They they're like, and the reason why I connected to Saint Germain is because at that moment in time, you don't have anything better going for you. You have a family member sick. Of course you're gonna like do whatever you can to try to um like rectify the situation. And I think this real world example, and I don't know what mangakas like read up on and like engage in like media wise. Like we hear like murmurs about it, but even from chapter to chapter, where those ideas on where the story comes from is really interesting. Now I'm not saying that he's directly getting it from the example that I've said, but it really grays out people's morals, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna help uh I'm gonna help you out. Like, but there's caveats and difficult circumstances that like I'm gonna put you through, but you are in a better place than you were before. So you will obey under me. And then I don't know, like they probably get somehow in a different aspect more fucked over. Now, you've probably lost me. You probably clicked off the video by now, but to reconnect it to the manga, I think it's a case of it's really going to make this xenomorph-like character morally gray for a while. Maybe, yeah, just like relatively, they are going to be perceived as evil. They're going to be perceived as a threat. But so is Kouki, right? And we've seen this before. And that's why I'm also skeptical on whether or not we're actually going to get more people from this point forward, because we've already had the Kouki thing happen. I don't think we need more of the Kouki thing of or I don't think we need Friends, amazing. But like, I think the squad might be done. If anything, uh Seiko will probably bring Payase and Kashimoto. He's good. Seiko's gonna get the Naruto mangaka. That's what's gonna happen here. But yeah, I think the roster is complete, and we're going to see continuous just examples of Saint Germain offering a better quality of life or a better like a solution to their current circumstances, but they don't turn out to be all that great when you think about it. It's the grass is almost greener sort of thing. Now, this probably got really deep, but I think these conversations, one, I don't know if people are having these conversations when getting into manga, but whenever I can extract that deeper meaning, maybe like real world meaning. I think it's really fascinating. So, anyway, we're gonna move on from that. But if you like that sort of thing, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll be goofy for like 5 minutes and call it a day. So the next thing that I guess we should go on to is the team. I mean, I kind of alluded to it already, but the the teams kind of combined together. We got um the hostility with Zuma, but I think that's also really well intentioned and sweet from Jiji and Aira. And yeah, like I love them because they're going for um they really appreciate Momo and Okarun and like what's it called? Not just their love interest or whatever, or like yeah, implied love interest or whatever, but like everyone. They are a friend group, whether they what's it called? Whether they like explicitly like say or not, but it's very cute, it's very sweet. And I guess on the topic of very cute and very sweet, my fucking heart. My fucking heart. Like, Momo and Okarun are like the cutest fucking thing ever, and it's the fact that they won't even get together just yet, but you can't tell me that those panels, and specifically the Okarun like looking at her so lovingly panel, and I can't like think about it without like tearing up a little bit. They, I swear to God, Yukinobu, I'm gonna jump off a bridge in game. Maybe, no, no, that would be concerning. But if it was in real life, but if it turns out that one of them can't recollect anything after this, there's some sort of caveat. I swear to freaking God, don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. At least not without making sure that things will be perfectly fine after. That would be a pretty wild thing to do. And it would be almost a little bit, I don't know, like left field, like Fujimoto left field. Crazy. But I beg, leave them alone. Well, don't leave Momo alone just yet. Fix her. You can fix her. Write her fixed. Sayo's temporary. Sayo's psych right now. Now, we've gone all over the place in this video. I've yapped for 13 minutes. But if you guys read the chapter, which I'm hoping you all did, I'd be really confused why not. Unless this is just how you take in the videos, in which case I'm flattered, but I'm sure I leave out a lot of things. Danger. We are in grave, grave danger. Not only do we have that, I was gonna call it a blood moon, but I forgot what it's called. I have the chapter up, I think. Supermoon. We need to be in time for the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. Explain that to me in the comments. I low-key forgot if that's related to the fight that we had earlier. Because, what's it called? I don't... Small brain. I know we went into something deeper earlier. Don't know what's going on with the supermoon stuff, but if you'd like to kindly explain what happened with that, go for it. Again, politely. But another way, I guess like to further advance into the chapter, we see Kinta reporting about Rin and Kouki. Now Rin's kind of like following behind as a support, and Kouki is obviously like the bait in this situation because she's technically been affiliated, or she is affiliated with Saint Germain. So they're in trouble. because I wonder what's gonna happen with them. Big hardship coming in the gymnasium, very sketchy. I'm so scared for them. I love them very much dearly. And in the most meanest way possible, cliffhangers. Now, see you in a month.